This isn't into. There we go. Okay. Put that back on there. This is going so poorly. It's just a behind the scenes look is what they're getting without good audio. Okay. Perfect. I like how we test the microphones. Like there's been a time where they haven't worked. Well, when we were first trying to like figure it out.
I know, but
yeah, true. Anyways, hello.
Welcome back
to World Class Athlete. Episode 30.
Woo-woo.
Another little milestone.
I was about to say, a lot of episodes by us.
I know. 30 in the month of 3. March.
Love March.
Our birth month.
It's a great month.
It's the best month, honestly.
I would agree.
I feel like it's just in general, like
a good
the
month.
sun is out for longer now.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the start of spring.
You get March Madness.
Yeah. And what else happens in March? Sometimes it's Easter and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But the Easter candy's out now.
Yep. St. Patrick's Day.
Which is also your birthday.
Yep. So double win. You get baseball games.
Yeah.
Even though those start to roll out in February, but better weather for your baseball games.
True. I just know a lot of my family has birthdays this month, so it's just like a good birthday time celebration, which was always hard when I was a kid because I would like try to celebrate Lent, not celebrate, but like participate.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna give up chocolate, and then I'd be like, well, I want a chocolate cake for my birthday.
That doesn't work.
I'm like, I will only have it on my birthday.
Sometimes you gotta make little tweaks.
It's not a hard and fast. I'm not Catholic, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered I was gonna use my new my signed Cade Denton card as my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Next time.
So we can do it on the same day.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying someone lost their toe at the Vanderbilt game.
No.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
My bad.
That would have been
I don't know how
tragic, but a little bit
funny. I don't know how we would know
funny.
because we weren't there. It was just a typo.
Oh. I'll add my...
Oh. She's adding something. Oh, she added it.
Yeah.
You want to go microphones and song first?
My microphone is this blue eyeshadow palette because I couldn't really find any good blue eyeshadow. And I feel like I looked at videos on TikTok
to figure out what they're using.
Yeah, and these ones didn't look too much like a weird 80s vibe if you do it right.
That's good. I feel like blue eyeshadow's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And so I feel like this, and like the blue undertones will be good. So
eyeshadow kind of scares me. I'm not very good at it.
I'm not great at it. I mostly use my fingers.
Yeah, well, it works.
You know, all those years of dance prepared me for one thing.
So true.
Nothing else. How to put on eyeshadow.
Good skill to have. My microphone is this pink little pom-pom that we got from the Pink Out game, but we're not really talking about basketball right now.
Especially not that game.
Nope. But I like it because it's pink and it's really cute.
I like that color that they chose.
I know, they did a good job.
I have mine hanging in my room. With my other pom-poms.
I know, mine was still in the back of my car. It needs to go with the other pom-poms.
Mine was in my clear bag for a while, and then I was like, well, I need to take this to the next game, so.
Yeah, I had to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to keep it in the car. Just in case someone has good news in the car, you know, we can cheer for them.
Nice.
What's
with
your song?
Flag?
Yeah.
Dang it. I forgot to do that, too, while we were in the middle of talking about it. What's trending? What's today's top hits? Texas Hold'em.
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of iconic, actually. I don't mind it. DJ Derek played it at the game the other day. I could hear it through the TV. And I was like, and I'm not there for that. I feel like it would have been cool. I don't even really listen to Beyonce, which is probably like...
I don't really listen to her either.
I don't have anything against her. Some people that are like Swifties are like anti-Beyonce, and I don't understand.
Really?
Yeah. They call her like flop Beyonce and stuff, and I'm like, you're weird.
I don't listen to her either. Don't have anything against her.
No,
but I
not
don't
my vibe.
particularly like Texas Hold'em. I don't like it.
I mean, it's not on my playlist or anything, but when it comes up on a TikTok, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, well, I do watch the TikToks with it, but.
Yeah. I don't think I'll add it to my playlist necessarily,
No,
but
probably not.
it'll go on this one.
Yeah. My song is All American Bitch by Olivia Rodrigo. Great song. And very, like, you can yell it in the car. It can be background music. You know, I feel like it's versatile.
Have you seen any clips from her concert?
Yes.
Crazy.
It makes me want to go.
There are people that are like,
so bad.
They're like, do not bring your kids. Okay, did you expect this was
expect
a tour to bring your kids on?
Did you not look
did you
at
listen
her
to the
album?
Did you look at the promo pictures? Like, what do you mean?
Literally, homie.
They're like, people are freaking out about it. I think
it's because she's like a Disney star, but Disney is now letting their Disney stars like have a personality outside of Disney.
Yeah.
And people weren't expecting that.
And she kind of stepped away from Disney at this point anyways.
That's true.
But yeah. But she does have a song that she hasn't released yet that she's like, I guess, playing on tour.
Yeah,
I heard a clip of it. It was pretty good.
I know. I like her music.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Chola's big news that you added to the top of our list?
Yeah. I did not get into medical school. I actually expected that.
Oh, yeah?
I was like 95% sure that I wasn't going to. I would have been more surprised if I did get in. But my parents were like they're not like devastated in the way that they're like disappointed.
Right.
But they like think that I'm really torn up about it. And it's not that I'm not like sad or like a little disappointed, but I also, because I expected it, it wasn't that
as
big.
Hard hit.
Yeah, it wasn't like devastating.
Right.
But like I like texted my parents because I got the email 5 minutes before I went to my walking class. I'm like, I'm not opening this until I get home.
Yeah.
And then I like got back and I opened it and I was like, okay, Mom. I texted my parents, and then my parents kept being like, it's okay, like
you'll get
like we're proud of you. And I was like, that's making me more sad, just y'all saying that. And then my dad like called me and he was like, you can come home if you want. I was like, I have class this afternoon, but maybe.
Unfortunately, the world does not stop at this.
Yeah. So then because it was his birthday on Monday and this was on Tuesday. And so then I had brought home cupcakes Monday, but we went out to dinner and my grandparents came with us and they told the waiter it was his birthday, so he got a free dessert.
Yeah.
So the cupcakes were still there, and I was like, I will come home for a cupcake because I did buy them on the premise that they looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I did go home. But I had to pick up dinner on the way for myself because my parents already had eaten. So I really just literally went home for a cupcake.
I mean,
it was good.
At least you go home to see your parents.
Yeah. But now I don't know what I'm going to
do.
Because there's so many things that I could do. And I keep getting more opportunities of things to do. And it's a little overwhelming.
You're getting a little decision fatigue?
Well, it's like, so obviously I'll like reapply next year. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of, in a way, glad I didn't get in because I really want to apply to the Alice Walton School.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be free.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like covering everyone's tuition.
Oh.
And the acronym spells awesome. I like learned that the other day from someone from there. And like, I want to go to Awesome. Like
Awesome would be pretty awesome.
Like I would rather go there over anywhere else. But then like, so I could either like get a job at a medical facility, which would be fine. I've done that before. And there's like a bunch of different things I could do depending on where it was. And then I got an offer from UAMS to do a post-baccalaureate, which is like a research thing, where you also take like an MCAT course during it so you can retake it if you want.
Right.
But I'm like, well, I already have a master's degree, so we'll see. But then my mom went to the doctor today, that doctor being the one that I shadowed for almost an entire year. And so she called me and she was like, yeah, I told everyone, which I knew she would. Like, I didn't care. And they were like, so the doctor that I shadowed, he went to a Caribbean medical school. And he, I think, like, is kind of sympathetic to other people because both of the fellows, like, classes of fellows, at least one of them went to a Caribbean school. Yeah. And so I think that, like, he's like,
Yeah.
I connect with you.
Yes.
And so then he and the fellow this year that went to one were both like, well, they like know that this is the time when people get rejected. So she could get into one right now if she wanted to. So my mom was like, you could live in St. Kitts.
I mean,
yeah, I probably could do that. So they were like, yeah, you can apply like now and
I'd come
probably
visit
get
you.
in.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd come.
And get in now. And then what was the other thing she suggested? They were like, oh, so Dr. Alvin has this thing that he's doing that might be like, I could potentially do that too. So there's
There's options.
Yeah, but it's a little bit overwhelming of like, okay, now which one do I do?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of going to be nice to be out of school for a year.
It
I don't
will
know
be.
what it's like to not constantly
be in
be on an academic grind.
Me neither.
It'll be it'll be interesting and also probably very nice to not know what that's like for a while.
I have a minute until I'm off of the academic grind.
Yeah.
I just signed up for an LSTAT prep course. So
Nice.
we're on the double academic grind.
Why do those things have to cost so much?
Literally,
Like,
I am
that's-
paid nearly $800 a month.
Yeah.
What? But it's fine.
That's the nice thing about that one thing through UAMS is that they pay for you to do the course. And so that's the only benefit of like doing that. But also, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm paying $800 more for more homework. To then go to another school for even more difficult, harder homework.
Yeah.
To then kind of do homework for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Also, my dad was like, it doesn't help that we're from Benton County, like one of the most populated counties, because they have a quota from each county that they're supposed to fill. And I was talking to my friend yesterday about it, and I was like, what if I just moved to Carroll County for a year?
Yeah.
Just to be like,
hey.
so
I'm in a different...
yeah. Because it's like Benton, Washington, and Pulaski.
Yeah.
Like, so my geographic location is a bit of a disadvantage.
Yikes.
But yeah. So I'll be Master Ceola for
Master Ceola.
a little extra time before I'm Dr. Ceola.
You'll get there.
Yeah. If nothing else, I'll be living in the Caribbean.
And yeah, so true. I'll come visit you.
Yeah.
Spring break down there.
Some of the ones are in not great places in the Caribbean.
That is also true.
But St. Kitts, I think I've been there when I was a child.
You think? You don't even know.
Well, we've been to, I know we've been to St. Kitts, but I don't remember which trip it was on, how old I was, if it's one that I remember, or if I was like an infant.
So true.
So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
So true.
It was big news.
It was big news.
Mm-hmm.
I like how joyously you said, I didn't get into medical school.
Well, it'd be worse if I was like devastated.
It would be. Well, I didn't think you would bring it up if you were devastated.
No. I didn't
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't care, but it's like
it
I don't
is
know.
what it is.
I feel like I know how to handle rejection. I feel bad for the people who don't know what it's like to be told no or something and they're just now learning.
Yeah, this would be a bad time to learn.
Yeah, you're 22, 23 and they're like, we regret to inform you, and someone just breaks down on the floor. That would be go to therapy.
They probably are already in it. Hopefully.
They at least need it. But yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Not fun fact. It's kind of a fun fact. It might be a fun fact if I go to the Caribbean.
Fun fact.
Or if I go to the School of Awesome.
That would be a fun fact.
The Awesome Medical School. It's also right next to Crystal Bridges, or it will be.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what if part of their education is at the art, you go to the art museum?
That'd be kind of cool.
I know. Apparently for because it's supposed to be a little more holistic, but still be an MD rather than a DO program, they're having massage therapists and acupuncturists do anatomy sessions because they have to know anatomy so well
to
do their job. And What was the other? Oh, they're talking to like the exercise science department here about incorporating that into the education. And I was like, that'd be really cool if I went to school there. And then like my professors from here just came and taught like a lecture and be like, hey,
what's up?
I know these people. What's up?
We go way back.
I'm the like definitely their favorite student, obviously.
So
How could I not be? Because
so
I'm me.
True. So true. There you go.
So yeah, I really want to go to Awesome.
I want you to go to Awesome.
Apparently, she like refuses to put her name on things, except that they told her like, "Hey, we could call it Awesome," and she was like, "That is pretty cool."
Yeah,
like,
I would allow it.
She's like, "All right."
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
There are limits to everything.
Exactly. So there you go. Not sports related, but us related.
Us related. We just went on a rant for a few minutes about how great March is simply because we were born in that month. So I think we can include some us related.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Do you have any big news to share?
Any big news? No.
You're running tomorrow?
Sunday. Yes.
Sunday.
Half marathon on Sunday. And my, big news. The time got pushed up, the start of the race time, because it's supposed to be so warm. And we have, their marathon runners are in with the half marathon runners. We start at the same time because they run half of the same course we do.
That would make sense.
Yes. And so they pushed up the time. And so instead of an 8 a.m. start time, I have a 6 a.m. start time, which means that I have to leave Hot Springs by 4 a.m.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Make sure you drink lots of water because heat illness happens more often in the mornings than the afternoons, which people wouldn't expect, but it's because of the humidity.
Okay. I will have some water.
There you go. Also, make sure you have some salt.
I will. My mom has a snack bag ready for me.
Good.
I'm carb loading the night before.
Good.
I will drink a mini Dr. Pepper in the morning to keep me awake. And a couple of Gatorades throughout the race. Or
Good
Gatorade sips.
Yeah.
Not a full Gatorade. That's a bit much.
Are you going to keep the little gels on you or whatever?
I've never run with them before, so I don't think so.
Don't start now. They say don't change your routine.
Yeah, so not for this one.
I've never, had them, but I always see that people, who have never had one, they gag because the texture freaks them out.
I know if I just, after this one, if I'm like, I want to do a full marathon, then we will start incorporating gels, but as of now, no gels. I just grab water cup and a Gatorade cup.
The closest I've ever had to those are the little Gatorade gummy things.
Okay, I love
those
the Gatorade
so good.
Gummy things. And
They're so good.
Had to I had to really try in high school to not eat those like candy.
So good.
Because I could.
Because they have so much salt in them.
They're just so good.
No. My volleyball coach my senior year was also our athletic director. And so he had ordered this giant Nike I don't even know if it was just a promotional thing, but it was just it had a bunch of sports tape in it. It had the water bottles. It had a bunch of Gatorade mix, but then it had schoso many things of those little jelly things.
Yes.
And he had them in his office. And since we were technically the first sport of the school year, he originally bought it for basketball because he was the boys basketball coach too. But he was like, well, I'm your coach right now. And so y'all can he also got a bunch of the Gatorade granola bar or protein bars. Yeah. Those are the only protein bars I like.
The Gatorade protein bars are good.
The caramel ones are so good.
They are so good.
But he had all those gels. And so we would just go into his office and steal. We ate, went through so much of that stuff. Basketball, didn't know what they were missing, thankfully. But those things are so good.
Are so good. But you
punch.
Don't need to eat all of them.
Yeah, and the blue ones.
The blue ones were the best.
And now I gotta look them up.
I had to stop myself from eating all of them.
Do they not make them anymore?
They're the gel. What were they called? They have to have them.
Gel chews.
Yeah. Yeah,
there we go. $25 for a case. Sold out.
They're so good.
Oh, the Walmart website.
Love Walmart.
Out of stock. They must have been discontinued, which would be so sad.
Heartbreaking. I love those things.
We'll be looking. Oh, let's see. What does Reddit have to say about this?
About the gel chews, yes.
No one has it. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will be looking into this more later because I loved those things.
No, they were so good. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher, honestly.
Mm-hmm. But like chewy.
Yes.
Now my mouth is like watering.
I know.
Anyways,
that's my big news. My half marathon was this weekend. Time got moved up. We shall be done with the race by 8:30.
That would be nice. Then we'll have some time to rest and then
get to eat some breakfast.
Yeah.
We'll go shower, and then we're driving back up to Fayetteville because the homework doesn't stop.
Not gonna like take a little nap in between.
I'll take a nap in the car. I'm not driving back up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
I will be wiped.
Yeah.
I will be in the back seat,
Good.
asleep.
There you go.
And someone else will be driving my car. So we're good. I'm gonna have like a calming sleep playlist. This was what everyone's gonna have to listen to.
Nice.
Yes. Anyways.
What should we start with?
Let's just rip off the Band-Aid. Basketball loss to Vandy. It was... We didn't lose by a lot.
No, it definitely could have been worse.
Which
but it was like...
Yeah, but we also shouldn't have
They were
lost.
down before halftime, and I already knew. I was like, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Apparently, I didn't watch the full game, but I watched like the later part of the first half and then all the second. But apparently the first 10 minutes, we played great because that's all the announcers. That's what all the announcers would ever talk about was. Well, Arkansas
there was also
doing so good.
Crazy foul like in the first 10 minutes or whatever.
Really?
It was like triple techno, like 3 techs. There was one on Devo, one on KB, I think, and then one on Vandy.
Wow.
Because it was like, who was it that went up? Someone blocked a shot from going in, and then there was some chirping. I didn't see what Devo did because he was the one that got like, who first like got into the mix.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Devo said or what the guy on Vandy said, but they kind of got into it, and then KB started getting into it with them, and then Jeremiah had to be like, yo. And so they all 3 got techs. And then, of course, since we got 2 and they got 1 at offset, and then the guy got to shoot extra.
Of course. Obviously.
But yeah, that was crazy. It was a little chippy of a game.
It was.
I was like, I didn't realize y'all beefed that much with Vanderbilt, but okay. All right.
They're just Vanderbilt. Like, what?
Yeah. It was like less than half empty stadium. Which was just sad.
Kind of embarrassing.
But, you know, that's what you get for scheduling 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. I had things to do.
People need to sleep and do homework.
Mm-hmm.
But
whatever.
Neither here nor there.
Whatever.
But yeah, no. It was just not the best game. Also, definitely not our worst.
No, we have definitely played worse.
Yes. Like losing by 30 to Auburn.
Mm-hmm. So, we call this I wouldn't call it a win, but...
Well, no, it's definitely not a win.
But progress,
but
perhaps.
Not a complete loss.
You know?
Just a W on the record.
Yeah.
Not a W.
An L on the record sheet.
I was going to hold up an L, too, which that would have been even worse.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, no. It was rough. But baseball and softball, on the other hand.
Doing well. We've already moved on. Basketball, hoop, I don't know her.
2 thumbs up for them.
Yes.
1 for each team because they both ate it up last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Last week? Was it this past weekend?
This past weekend.
Yeah.
Baseball was down in Dallas
Arlington.
in Globe Life Park. Whatever that tournament's called. I forgot the official title of it. Whatever we played down there.
Remember.
Anyways, Hagen Smith broke a record of Arkansas single game strikeouts with 17 strikeouts. So.
And he got SEC
Player of the week?
Oh, pitcher of the week.
Pitcher of the week.
Speaking of SEC Player of the Week, I will give Caleb Battle some credit. He got SEC Player of the Week for basketball for scoring 42 points last week.
Let's go.
Which is crazy. He carried. He still got like 38 points on Tuesday, which is or like 36.
Carrying us offensively right now.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
But yeah, I forgot that is a good thing that happened in basketball.
Yes.
And everyone was really excited about it.
Yes.
Bobby Bones especially. Speaking of Bobby Bones, he was there with his father-in-law.
Oh.
And my mom was really excited to see her friend's husband.
To see her friend's husband.
And be like, hey, I know him.
I know that man.
And then she was like sending it to her friend and she was like, he's famous. She goes, that's my old man. And I was like, don't say it like that.
That's kind of weird.
That's your husband, not your father.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah.
Baseball did great. Softball.
Also great.
Yes. Robin pitched the second perfect game in Razorback softball history. So.
I wonder who did the first. Or like how long ago the first was.
I imagine a while. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Not last season.
Very cool.
I don't remember seeing anything.
Yeah.
But anyways, big things from our pitchers in both sports. So I guess we got great.
You can only go up from here.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah, I saw that I think Arkansas is still only ranked like number 2.
Something like that.
Behind, gosh, who was it? It wasn't LSU. LSU's ranked below us. I don't remember.
Was it like Wake Forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
There were some polls trying to put us below Oregon State, and people were like, we beat them. Yeah. What do you mean? Like.
All right.
Yeah. The Beavers.
That's such a weird mascot.
Especially because their color is orange.
Yeah, I don't. What is with college teams choosing orange?
I know.
We need to stop that.
Especially like Tennessee orange.
UT orange. Tennessee orange, low-key.
Auburn orange.
Sometimes on their uniforms it looks yellow.
Mm.
Like on their softball or baseball where they wear like that darker gray. The orange looks yellow. It's bad.
There's just a lot of bad uniforms in college sports, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are.
Exhibit A, the Oregon Ducks. All of them. But especially the neon yellow that is like almost green like a tennis ball is. Mm-hmm. And it's the worst.
Yeah.
And who else? Ole Miss baseball, the powder blue.
The powder blue. Any team that uses yellow in any capacity, wrong.
Mizzou.
Baylor's yellow is awful.
Just LSU, of course.
Yeah, wow.
Stop calling it gold.
It does not look gold.
Make it shiny if you want to call it gold.
For real. That is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That is dandelion yellow that is on your uniform. You matched it with a Crayola crayon.
Yeah.
That's what color that is.
Auburn with orange with blue. I know they're complementary colors, but
somehow you do it wrong.
Just doesn't work.
I think it's the shade of blue they use.
Yeah.
I think that's really what does it.
Yeah. Because Oklahoma City Thunder is technically kind of, but it's mostly blue with just a hint of orange.
And it looks fine.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Auburn blue.
And it's just Auburn.
Yeah, that too.
As a place.
As a whole.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So that side of Arkansas sports is doing well.
Yes, and everyone's excited and pumped for it.
Apparently tennis was ranked 60. Now they're like 42.
Well, there we go.
But it's only like the second or third week of SEC play. So they can only go up from here.
Right.
They're playing like a top 10 team either today or Sunday. So
yes. I literally just looked at who we were playing today for tennis, and now I cannot remember.
I know they're playing Georgia one day, but I think that one's Sunday.
Yeah.
Today's is perhaps Kentucky or Tennessee.
I thought I saw something about Tennessee. Let's take a peek.
That's women's, at least. I don't know about men's.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, our women's golf team is at the Darius Rucker Invitational. I saw today.
Ah, it's pretty snazzy.
At
We are playing
South Carolina.
We are Tennessee today, and Georgia on Sunday.
There you go.
Followed then by Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah, because they're just going to the state of Alabama and driving from Alabama to Auburn.
Well, there you go. Me and Ceola are experiencing our first tennis game.
Yes, match.
Tennis match.
Yeah.
I've said it correctly every time I talk about it till now. Tennis match.
I always
today.
go back and forth saying it too.
Yeah.
Same with like soccer.
Yeah.
That's technically a match as well.
But I feel like it's more okay to call soccer I'm going to a soccer game. You know, no one's going to be like, it's a soccer match. Maybe in other parts of the world.
Maybe
no one here.
Yeah.
But then they would also hit you with, it's not called soccer.
It's football.
It's football.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Speaking of American football, I wish I could find this tweet.
She searched
so bad
for 10 minutes.
He had to have deleted it, and it makes me mad because it was really funny. Lane Kiffin struck again on Twitter.
Struck again.
But to be fair, his quarterback struck first by going out into the woods by like a mansion or something. I don't know what like this location was.
Okay.
It looked like a farmhouse, like a plantation house behind them. So, it's Alabama.
Well,
it's Mississippi.
Wherever they are.
Same place, basically. But, yeah, it was like the Jackson Dart and then his, like, backup.
Yeah.
And they did this, like, photo shoot in the woods together. And, like, a video shoot,
it's very Twilight.
Yeah, it was so weird. And so Lane Kiffin quote tweeted it, and he was like, never do this again. And I agreed with him for once in my life.
That's so funny.
Because it's crazy. I wonder if at least maybe Jackson Dart posted about it. I didn't even think to look at like his Instagram.
Imagine just, you do something and you see your coach like interact with you and you're probably like, oh, he's hyping me up. And it was, please don't. Like, please stop.
Not. Does he have... Is that not how you spell his name?
I don't know. I thought you would spell it normally.
And I feel like it has an X in it. Jackson Dart. Oh, it has an S in it.
There you go.
Because he was born in 2003.
What's wrong with that?
He had whimsical parents from Utah. That's the real problem. He's from Utah. He also got to deal with a private airline.
Of course.
Which is crazy. It's like he'll get to use his friends and family can use these private planes whenever they want.
Where is he?
For personal and philanthropic use.
Oh, because I'm sure he's doing a lot of that.
Oh, and he killed a cougar. Oh, it looks cute. That's like so sad.
Looks cute.
Look at that.
It does look really cute.
I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like if you go hunting and you kill a cougar, you at least get to pet it.
Yeah, so true.
But that's kind of sad. I feel bad for the cougar. And hunting doesn't even bother me. It's just like...
It's just the fact that the cougar is cute.
Man, what is his backup's name?
I don't know.
This is going to kill me. Background check. What
was searching up this man's background check?
What did he do? Let's see. Okay, I don't care about any of these things. He has his own Wikipedia page.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, if you have a private jet, access to private jets.
Perhaps.
I
do have someone with a Wikipedia page to tell you about after this.
Okay. Maybe look up Ole Miss backup QB instead of Jackson Dart. Backup quarterback.
I forgot how to spell Mississippi. Oh.
That
was scary. Okay. When I look at Mississippi, just show me regular Mississippi, not state. Altmaier. Let's see if he posted it. Now my thing is just going to show me all of this, like,
Ole Miss.
Mississippi content. Yeah. Oh, there's him with his girlfriend.
His eyes are kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. Oh, he was in a lion eye. Yeah.
He
has a certain energy about
my
him.
soul. Like in that, like that's scary.
It's the blue eyes stare. Oh, my parents got Las Fajitas. Sorry. Apparently they ordered from a Mexican restaurant that I like. Okay, well this is gonna kill me. Maybe I'll do one last search on. Oh, stop music. No music. No. Let's try. Let me turn down the sound.
Just in case.
Oh, and maybe I'll do Ann Jackson Dart. No. Oh, man, this makes me so annoyed because it was so weird and it was so funny, and now I'm sad.
I believe you.
It'll
even
be
though
like
there's
lost to the sands of time.
No evidence about it.
It was like the second I saw it, I was like, I have to add it to the thing. But I didn't think
But you
to
didn't
save
think
it.
to screenshot it?
Now I know for next time.
No, you have to screenshot everything.
I will
Save it.
I will find proof somewhere eventually. There has to be at least one person that like tweeted about it or saved it somewhere. I just gotta find the right keywords.
Yeah, you do. You just have to know how to work the search algorithm.
Anyways. So that was really funny, but I can't prove it. Yet.
It's gonna eat you alive.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's gonna be like 3 a.m. and I'm gonna get a text since you finally
I
find
found it.
I got it! I'm gonna be like, did you even sleep? No, the voices!
Yeah.
Anyways.
So.
I believe you. I bet it was
that.
funny.
It was. Anyways.
That has to be so. I just know, like, he went into practice or whatever the next day, and everyone was just like, what did you post, bro?
I feel like he got a text from, like, his AD or something. Was like, delete that.
Please.
Stop roasting your own players. After that one player sued you for, like, bullying him.
Yeah. Hey, we can't have this. Cut it out.
Exactly. But anyways, guess who's in Scottsdale, Arizona right now? / just Arizona in general. A few different people, actually.
I was about to say, you really got to narrow it down. There's actually quite a few.
I don't know why I was surprised about this now, thinking about. So we know Cade is in Arizona doing his little baseball thing.
Yes.
He told us that Joe Burrow was going to be there at the same time.
He did inform us. He told us multiple times, actually.
And then the other day, Joe and Jamar went to a Phoenix Suns game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the Suns and the Lakers. And for some reason, I was like, why is he's in Arizona right now? That's crazy. It literally just clicked right now that I was like, Cade told us that Joe Burrow was going to be there. Which, Cade, if you're watching this, you have an obligation to go make eye contact with Joe if you get the chance.
You have to.
And to tell him that you've made eye contact with him before, last year.
Yes. He must know.
Contractually obligated. By word only.
Yeah.
This was not written anywhere.
Yeah.
It was a verbal contract.
I'm not that far enough into my
It's binding, probably.
law degree. In some way, yes.
He said okay.
I feel like that's basically a signature.
Yeah. But, so, they were like sitting courtside and apparently having lots of fun according to the clips I saw.
Yeah, the videos were kind of funny.
But the Oklahoma City Thunder is going to Phoenix on Sunday.
So you're thinking we're getting...
What if Joe Burrow and Jaylin Williams and Jamarr Chase, all the Jays, are in the same place at the same time?
You ever watch that? You ever seen that, like, one clip in Seinfeld when Kramer gets lost and he's like, where are you? He's like, I'm in the corner, first and first, you know, and he's like, is this the end of the world? That's how I think it would be like if Joe, Jaylin, and Jamar are all in the same place.
Someone was like, that's how I feel when Jalen Hurts goes to a Sixers game and, like, he and Ricky are in the same place.
Yeah.
And I was like, I understand what you mean, because it was, like, someone who's an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
But it's different because it's Jaylin Williams and Joe Burrow. Crazy.
Worlds colliding.
It's almost on the same level as Taylor Swift and Joe Burrow being in the same place, except not quite because it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I just for some reason think that like people from one sport don't interact with athletes from another sport, and so if I see them in the same, like they don't
in my mind they should not be crossing over at all,
and so it blows my mind anytime I see a crossover episode.
Yeah, it feels like one of those things where they're like, if you met your clone and you touch them, would the world explode? Like, I feel like if they were to even acknowledge each other's existence,
I'd drop dead
in real time. Like,
I would simply die.
I have to find a way to watch this game because
I would simply pass.
I'm just thinking about the fact that if he goes to this game, he will be sitting on the bench. And Jaylin played the other day. There's potential that Jaylin. How bad are the Suns? Or how good are the Suns?
How bad are the Suns? I don't know. I don't keep up.
The Thunder is a very good basketball team right now. They're like, once again, like the most winningest team or something. I don't know.
Winningest team?
It's like a real word. Okay, so the OKC is 41-18, and the Suns are 35-24.
Okay.
So we have a real chance here. Did Jaylin play? Oh, wait. Did Jaylin play in the last game against the Spurs? Let's look at the box score. He played for 12 minutes.
There we go.
Did he play against the Rockets? He played for 19 minutes. So there's a good chance he could be playing. There's a chance that number 6, Jaylin Williams, will be standing in front of number 9, Joe Burrow, and number 1, Jamarr Chase.
It is worlds colliding. It is Samachola's favorite people all in the same area.
Open Twitter and see a picture of him standing in front of him and him. All of the hymns.
Dying.
I will crumple to my knees, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see.
Wailing on the floor.
I might already be sitting down, so who knows?
You might, yes.
But I might just kind of like melt out of my chair. It's just like inconceivable.
It is weird.
And then to think, we're going to be in the same room as Jaylin Williams next weekend.
Again!
We are almost so many degrees of separation.
We are so close to Joe Burrow!
It's amazing. I should text Cade and be like, if you have the chance, go to the Thunder Suns game on Sunday.
And meet both of them. All 3 of them.
And tell them you are a world-class athlete and they are also world-class athletes and they should come be on the show.
Yes.
And also be our friends.
Yes.
We can give them cool bedazzled hats.
We can.
We're really good at it now.
Yes.
I keep seeing people making like the lover bodysuits and stuff. And I'm like, if I knew what I wanted to wear to the Eras Tour, maybe I would bedazzle something.
That just...
Probably not a bodysuit, because I can't imagine being comfortable in that for a whole concert. I don't know how people do it.
The Lover bedazzled bodysuit just looks like it takes so much time.
The Midnight's one, very cute.
Yes.
Still wouldn't do a bodysuit, though. If I was going to do something, it would be like one of the 1989 skirts.
Yeah.
And like tops. But, yeah, I could like all these people are talking about how they sell these bedazzled things. Like one girl makes them and sells them for $2,000 a piece.
Ah, 2,000?
I'm like, maybe that'll be my like gap year. Yeah, just bedazzling for a living, dude. That would be awesome.
She has return customers for 2,000 a piece.
I don't know where this girl lives, but she lives within like driving distance of a rhinestone retail store.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I have access to that, but I do have wholesalerhinestone.com or whatever it is.
Hey, and they give you some great rhinestones.
I should have rhinestoned a basketball to bring to Jaylin. There's still time.
What is he gonna do with a rhinestone basketball?
One girl who does like the rhinestone stuff and posts TikToks about it did like a football for Arizona State or something last year. They did commission her, but like, you know.
Yeah.
And like she did a hockey jersey for some hockey person.
Rhinestone in a hockey jersey feels like a lot of rhinestones.
I think she just did the numbers.
Oh.
And I think she did some football ones too.
Well, there you go. I mean, if you want to...
Bedazzle a Jaylin Williams jersey.
So true. You could.
I'll have to make lots of TikToks so I can like get exposure and then sell my wares. But.
Yeah. You could just start a whole bedazzling Depop page.
True.
Poshmark. Any other second-hand e-commerce apps.
Selling Etsy, perhaps.
Etsy, perhaps. Yes. That's a marketplace. It's not a second-hand reselling e-commerce platform. But
it wouldn't be second-hand because...
Well, if you wore it once.
I guess.
That is second-hand.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Etsy's a marketplace. It focuses on bringing producers and consumers together. I take a retail class.
Business people. Scary.
Hey.
You didn't hear that. I whispered it.
Right. My bad.
It was ASMR.
It was insulting is what it was.
Yeah, no, I'm still just like... I might have to text Cade. Be like, hey.
He needs to go.
Hey, King. Just on the off chance that you have the weekend off.
You know, in case you're free.
From like your important baseball training stuff.
Yeah.
And games. You know.
You should go to a game.
It'll be a weekend. I don't
Relax a bit.
I don't know how minor league baseball training spring stuff works.
I don't even know how Major League Baseball training spring stuff works. So
I don't really know how much most baseball things work.
So true. I feel like they have days off.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I feel like
Sunday would be the perfect day.
Right. Just tell them it's for like
the Lord.
Religious purposes and you have to go.
It would probably be a little bit like a religious experience in a way.
I imagine if all three of them in the same place.
Yeah.
It would be a glimpse of heaven.
It'd be a lot of energy of just like pure wow.
pure awe.
Just like, whoa.
Whoa.
Legends.
No way.
In one room.
Crazy.
The Jays.
Mm-hmm.
The only 3 J names that I'm in support of.
Yep.
I think one of them is Joe. Any other Joe. I don't know if I could do it, but Burrow.
What about Joey Pinion?
I mean, I support him in a basketball kind of way.
You're right. Right. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Well, I just said you said the only, and I was like, well.
Yeah, it's just like... I don't think if he was in that room, I don't think he would be the 4th J name.
No, he would not.
Nothing against him.
You're like the only 3 J's I support in sports.
Yeah, okay.
There are multiple J names.
I didn't say in sports. I just meant just like J names in general. J named men.
J named men.
Yeah.
There's
Do you know any other J named men to?
I mean, like Jalen Graham. Like, what are we talking about sports?
Yeah.
Because I feel like all of them have J names.
Yeah, Jalen, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Professional J name.
The other Jaylin Williams.
Yeah. Fair. Josh Giddey, though?
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Slightly, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
When he's not playing football yet.
He's not playing football.
When he's just kind of being funny on the internet.
When he's just a guy, sure.
Yeah. When he's hanging out with Daniel Ricciardo, sure.
Yeah. Now that we've moved into professional sports, I don't think I have as many J names for you.
Yeah. I'm like trying to run through
I know, I'm thinking.
All I know. Any Sheffield Sharks?
Maybe. I haven't learned the roster yet.
I did see that they won by 20 points.
Yeah,
the other day,
I saw that the other day.
Which was crazy.
On Instagram, I saw the post. I was like, whoa, look at go.
They also have a junior Sharks I saw today.
Do they?
It's like their development program.
Yeah, that's
crazy. How they're going to get their local talent.
So true.
Fear the Finn.
Fear the Finn.
Fear the Finn. Sheffield Sharks. We love you.
So
all
true.
the way from Arkansas. We're kind of probably like Sheffield.
Yeah.
In
I'm not sure you would be able to pick out Arkansas on a map. or even get relatively close.
And I probably couldn't pick out Sheffield until recently. Because now I know it's kind of in the middle.
There you go.
It's north of London.
It's there.
East, a little southeast of Manchester, perhaps. I don't know. Let's find out. No, I just had to look up. My thing knows me so well.
So true.
Maps. Oh,
that's the middle.
It's way more north of London than I remember.
It's like,
but it is east of Manchester. I was right about that.
It is north of London.
Yeah,
just a lot more north than you were thinking.
North of Birmingham.
That's where the Peaky Blinders are from.
Never seen it.
In the show. Good show.
I know a lot of people enjoy that. South of Leeds and York.
York.
Where the peppermint patties. I don't actually know if that's true.
I don't think so.
Anyways, we love you, Sheffield Sharks.
We do.
Shark Nation.
Fear the fin.
We are part of you. Speaking of Shark Nation, if you guys want some merch help, we would love to design some t-shirts for you.
Because we need to get a crew neck in your merch rotation is what we need.
Also, please hire a designer because your stuff looks a little bit too similar to what an American physical education outfit looks like for like middle and high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like we could get some really cool designs going. So like hit us up. The time difference, I'm going to have some time on my hands in the next year. So, you know, I would have plenty of time to design a t-shirt for you. We could have a really cool, we could have a like stylized shark.
Yes.
We could have, I don't know.
We could make it better.
It could be under the sea themed. You call your arena the tank. We could do like a fishbowl with the shark in it.
We could.
Some kelp in the background.
Some kelp.
Some other sea creatures, perhaps, if you'd like. A little starfish.
I like a little starfish.
I have a starship. Starfish shaped. Well, it's not this shape. It is a, what are those things called?
I don't know.
Like a tray. Like a serving tray.
Right.
With handles on the side.
Yeah, a tray.
That I made. And it has little starfish on it. I made it out of pottery in high school.
Oh, very cute.
Love a good starfish. I have starfish earrings too.
Yeah.
But we could do a little fishbowl with the shark in it.
We could get it.
We could have merch that says Fear the Fin.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have that.
I feel like they need one that says Shark Nation, but then like the A's are like the shape of the fin.
Yeah. I think realistically what it is from a cost perspective, it's probably loosely based off the training gear they give their athletes. And so
yeah, probably. It
was probably cheaper design-wise and manufacturing-wise.
Hey, not to undersell myself, but I would happily not take a lot of money if it meant really cool merch that people all over Sheffield, England were wearing.
So true. And 2 people
They also have a dance team.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Could design some dance team merch.
I know.
I would bedazzle a shark fin.
Yeah.
Or just a shark for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us up. We are probably your only American fans, and I'm really cool with that.
Probably.
How many people actually like genuinely are watching the BBL? I don't know,
but
in
when
America?
when I watched it on TV, they said to our North American fans.
Yeah,
so which I mean encompasses more than just.
But does that also
US,
mean that there are Canadians watching? Because they're technically under the rule of the crown, kind of. I think most Canadians reject that.
Yeah, I think they do too.
She's still on their money.
That's true. Well, but she's also
the late queen.
Not. Yeah, I was supposed to say it's not like she's still on Earth. So, respectfully.
I wonder if they printed new money with the king on it.
Maybe. Do you think there's people in Mexico that are watching the British Basketball League? Because I mean that is North America too.
I know that people in Central America love the Lakers.
Wow.
I learned that while I was in Belize. So
that's not British.
I imagine they're not watching the BBL.
I imagine they're not.
I think they're only watching the Lakers.
Only
and that's
the Lakers,
the only NBA team, much less any other basketball team that
They
they're
just
watching.
see it, the Lakers and not versus not the Lakers, and that's just how they go
Yeah.
about it.
Belize, like, loves basketball, I guess.
Hey.
At least where we were, they had, like, a public court on
Oh,
this,
yeah?
like, one island that we stayed on, and, like, there were people there.
All the
Every time we, like, walked by, yeah, because we weren't too far from it, and, like, it was always packed. And, like, the police were playing with them.
I feel like basketball is
yeah.
a very easy... I feel like it's an easier community sport than, like, football is.
Yeah. Well, and they play a lot of soccer there, obviously.
Yes.
But, like, their soccer field was... They had a couple soccer fields, but they both looked pretty unlevel. Whereas, like, the basketball court was, like, a paved surface. But, like, some of the grocery stores we went into were selling, like, Lakers jerseys. Stuff. Yeah. So.
I think after college, after law school, I want to go work for the British Basketball League for a little bit and then come back.
I was saying the other day, we talked about Wimbledon last week, and then I was talking to that one girl about Wrexham, and I'm like, man, now I, like, feel like I need to actually go.
Yeah.
As someone who's a bit anti-Britain.
Little pro-American out here.
Maybe I just need to take a little trip to Wales, a little trip to London.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have to be 2 different times a year because I don't think that League 2, they're about to probably get promoted this year, so it'll be League 1.
Yeah.
English football and Wimbledon overlap.
I don't think they do either.
It would have to be 2 separate trips.
Yeah.
That's okay.
When does the British Basketball League season end? How far into the summer do they go?
Didn't we decide it was like April or May?
I think so. So we've still got a bit of British basketball left. I'm just curious. Because I feel like we just got into it, and if it's going to stop so soon, that's so sad.
I don't know. Season dates. Because they also have like a tournament at the end of the season, I think. There's people talking outside.
Oh, how dare they?
So they started... Okay, that table is really confusing.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
What? Oh, okay, so this is this. Oh, it was literally right here. It started in September and ends in the middle of May.
Oh. That's not bad. So we have a bit more of British basketball.
180 games across only 10 teams. That's pretty crazy,
That's
actually.
A lot of games per team.
Yeah. Wow. So there you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll have to make connections in the British basketball world.
Yeah, for real.
So I can get over there.
Like, hey.
You guys want an American lawyer? Let me know.
Well, most of them are American anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I would know what they're saying.
Yeah.
They do, in fact, speak American.
Yeah.
I could be comfort, you know?
A little taste of
home.
Yeah. You're like, hey, if you guys ever need like real food. I got
seasoning, I promise you. I can season my food.
I smuggled some ranch powder here.
Yeah, literally.
We'll have salad with ranch on it and like chicken.
I did manage to get paprika past TSA. We are good.
Yeah. Just like, I did have some American snacks imported here.
I did manage to get Olive Garden dressing, salad dressing in, so we are good.
I brought over some Cheddar Bay biscuit mix.
Yes.
I'll make sausage balls.
Yes. I'll make true American gravy.
Yeah, there you go. Good. It's the perfect plan.
Literally. Just saying.
It is exactly 4:00, so
we do need to...
Oh, and we're almost to exactly an hour. So
oh, beautiful.
We got this. We're about to go to a tennis match.
Yes, a tennis match, and we'll let you know how it is next week.
Yeah. Probably while we're on our way to Oklahoma City.
Probably.
We'll get a little car vlog.
Vlog?
We'll see what happens.
All right.
You know? Anyways.
Have a great day. And go be a world-class athlete. Bye.
We keep harmonizing. I noticed when we say that. I noticed that last week when I was editing.
It's kind of so silly of us.
What do you mean? Silly little lasses.
Silly little us.
What's on next day?
Oh no.
Almost turned it into music somehow.
I don't think that's right.
Didn't know that was a thing you could do.
I didn't either.
It said export to song. That does make sense. It is GarageBand.